Let's get into round 3 against the Tigers. So the changes that we've made are going to be Gresham coming back in, going down forward, and then Ross coming out as well. So that's the main change. I've also dropped Kent and brought in Ed Phillips to give another kid a chance. Let's get into it. Saints versus Richmond. They're 1-1. We're 2-0 coming into this one. Finally, the roof's open. The weather is nice. And here we go, boys. Gresham back. It's a big one for us. Alrighty. Let's have a look at the banner as we always like to do. It's such a good feature, isn't it? And Tigers come out. It doesn't matter who or where. The Tigers keep winning as our claws we bear. Not the best. Oh, and our banner, it's a bit... It just says when the Saints go marching in, but that's alright. It's not the worst one that we've seen. And we run out on to Marvel Stadium for this one. Paddy Ryder, again, taking the captaincy in the absence of Geary. He'll be back next week, but for now, I think Paddy Ryder's doing a good job. There is Cochrane as well. And Razor Ray in the middle, tosses the coin up. And Paddy Ryder says we'll kick to the Coventry end of the ground. Alright, here we go. Jeez, it's bright. Balls deep, straight away from the Tigers. Punch down Webster, who's been good. Long kick. They go forward again from Richmond. And Lambert's taken it this time. Yeah, lines it up. Kane Lambert. He's kicked it behind. Up the wing. Poor, that's a very poor kick. Richmond have got us on lockdown early. They're just playing very well. Kick out the full from Edwards. Gets him high, and they'll have another shot at goal here, Richmond. That's pretty far out on that sort of angle. He's taking his time. Sends it deep. Brown takes the mark. Gee, that's another poor kick. We just can't get it out of the 50 at the moment. Unlikely goal kicker, but there's no one in the square. Sends it deep. Hunter Clark. Oh, I've just left him for dead. Castagna will surely put this one away for the Tigers. And oh, he's missed it. They've not been kicking well because could be dominating. Dustin Martin, if anyone's going to kick one, it's him. He's missed it to the right. Oh, I've drilled it too much on it. Oh, goodness. Big kick for Josh Caddy. 3 behind for the Tigers. And Caddy puts one through. And just cooked the pass. An easy goal in the end for the Tigers. But Lambert can put them 15 points up. Comes in. He's kicked it well. And Richmond get the first couple of goals to himself. Carlisle, rough conduct. Free kick. No report though. Punched away. Ryder. Oh, he's giving it straight back to him. And that is Lambert on the siren. Puts them up by 21. And, oh boy, we are in trouble. We've barely had our hands on the footy. 8 disposals for the quarter. It just got smashed. Long kick. Membry's there. Oh, Loney, what a grab. This is a big kick. Jack Loney, we know he likes a clutch moment. We just need a goal. Can't get the distance though. Off the ground. Oh no. Why has he picked it up? Marshall did well. King wrapped up straight away. And 12-minute mark. Still no scores in this quarter. Kicks long. Marshall takes a big mark. Here we go. For our first of the afternoon. Rowan Marshall just needs to kick it. He's got enough of it, you'd think. He does. A big goal, and the Saints are finally on the board. Hanbury now gets it back to Hanbury again. Kicks deep. Marshall. Oh, Garthwaite, what a mark. It's the case again. Throws it out. Hunter Clark, that's a poor handball. They're going to walk it in here. Castagna kicks his first. Oh, no. We trail by 21 once again. As the sun starts to set over Marvel Stadium. It's a 3:20 game, so obviously It's getting darker. King. Huge mark. Made his debut last week and kick 2. Was pretty impressive. Needs to kick 1 now. It's probably over his distance though. Oh no. It does look good. It's a goal for Max King. Huge. Needed to kick it, and he does. His first touch of the afternoon, he makes it a good one. And now the Tigers get a response out the back. Lamberts. He's already kicked 2. Siren goes and he wasted it. Okay, half time. We trail by 16. It's a position we've not been put in this season so far, but the Tigers have got us well at the moment. Big second half is what we need here. It's exactly right, Hutto. Good tackle. Billings wrapped up straight away and they're making it tough. And it gets really dark here. The lights will turn on soon, but for now it looks like a night game. Savage tried his best. 3 Tigers on their own. Martin soccers it forward. Asprey, Castagna finishes off and they just surged it forward. It's a big goal. Rioli for goal. He's kicked another one. Oh no. Can't let them get another one here. Sinclair could not get it out. Steele, great kick. Gresham. I think it's the first time he's touched it in his return game. Goes deep. That's a good kick. Loney might test his distance, but he's hit it well. No one in the goal square. Jack Loney kicks a much needed one. And we're back to 22 points. Can take the mark. Kicks it straight back out. Oh, Sinclair went for a hanger. Got a free kick. A goal now. We really do need it. It's getting away from us as the lights finally turn on. And we get a bit of sight back into the game. It's been dark. Membry kicks it inside 50. Gives away the free. I made it too obvious there, the charge. Not long left in this one, you'd think. Deep kick. Koch and Siren beats him. Thank goodness we could not have afforded to concede one there. Hanbury. Deep kick. Oh, Marshall just didn't go with him. And Garthwaite's had a blinder down there. Good tap from Marshall. Can Steele get out? We get a free kick with Max King. He's kicked 1 already today. Needs to kick 1 more to give us a breath of life. Did not look good off the boot. Sneaks in for a behind. Doesn't mean much. Little chip. That was good. Sinclair. He's been quite quiet this afternoon. Long kick. Max King with the big mark. Missed the last one. Needs to nail it now. Just in his second game of AFL. Max King drives it long and we've got a bit of life. We're in this one. Only 15 points the difference. Dunstan long kick. Sinclair an option. Off the ground. Marshall in 1-on-1. Membry soccers it off the ground. We're right in it. It's 9 points and from pretty much nowhere. The Saints are right back in it. What a grab from Butler. Goes straight away. Marshall. Oh, what's happened there? It's... I was trying to have a set shot, but we'll have one with Billings. It's pretty far out from goal. Not quite hit it properly. Deep. Oh, it's going to have enough. Jack Billings has brought it back to 3 points. We have got a real opportunity now. Slips at the back. Hands to Ryder, was taken high. This for the lead. It looked all but over. Paddy Ryder lines it up. Never in doubt. Saints in front. Wowee, we were 5 goals down earlier on and we've fought back. Still time for either side though. Pushing the back, going the way of the Tigers. Both teams have numbers. Forced to ground. Dustin Martin shrugs him off. Hooley deep. Jones was big. Howard. It falls out the back for the Tigers. Snapped around the body. Rewalks hit the post. Oh, that was it. Free kick to the Tigers. It is huge. We've come from 5 goals down. Now the Tigers get their opportunity. Has it gone in? It's hit the post again. They've had 2 posters in a minute. Oh my, there's a point in this. That's not what we wanted. Punch it away. Sock it off the ground. They've hit the post 3 times. And the draw is on the cards. Oh, what a game. Oh, just got to go long. I want the win for ourselves here. punch it forward. There'll be time. There's been a lot of goals out the back. Gresham gets the hands. Membry. Oh, that was poor. Forward, just got to get a kick at goal. A point will be enough. King. It's going to go out on the full. Oh. What is going on? 29 gone. You reckon there's no time? Oh, it's long. Siren goes. We've got a draw. We've got a draw. Wow. What a game. Neither side happy with this one probably. But I mean, look. Well, 5 goals down. And so the comeback was absolutely elite. But wow. What a contest we've seen. That was a hard stopper. And wow. Castagna can't believe it. I don't think he was one of the ones who hit the post. I think it was Rewalt, Martin and Rioli kicking points that could have won them the game. And then Max King had the chance and he kicked it out on the full.
3 games into the season, 2 nail-biters for you and your Saints. Today ends up being a draw. You thoughts on that result? Disappointed? Happy?
No, probably to sum up all 3 games, to start without a loss is pretty good. Today, first half was really poor, and then we managed to find our way back into it. So, yeah, not too unhappy with today.
Obviously, if you plan to be a contender this season, you'll play to beat Richmond at some stage. What will you change in today's game to end up doing that?
Yeah, I didn't think we were probably prepared enough for their pressure. It really did kill us. We knew it was going to come, but it's just about probably putting in different stops to make sure that we can handle it next time.
What did you change at the final break to get back into the game?
We sort of just let our midfielders run by themselves. We stopped tagging Dusty as it clearly wasn't working, and I think once we played our own game, we were able to dominate a little bit more.
Another good game next week facing Melbourne, who are currently 8th from the ladder, I believe. Do you think you can get up against them, even though you have so many injuries in the side?
Yeah, given we've actually got a couple of players coming back next week, Geary and Ross coming back, so yeah, Melbourne are a good side obviously, but if we play our best football, we'll be able to beat them.
Obviously, as I mentioned, the game ended up being a draw, but are you happy that you were able to fight back to be able to get the 2 points even?
Yeah, fairly happy. I mean, going into 3/4 time, 4 goals down, it looked like we were definitely going to be copying our first loss, so to at least walk away with 2 points is better than nothing.
Obviously, it is expected that Geary and Ross may get a game next week. If so, who goes out for them?
Yeah, look, pretty tough to pick who's going to come out. The young guys are probably going to face, maybe one of those 3 tall defenders, Nathan Brown or Dougal Howard, but we'll have to look at that during the week.
Obviously, as I said, 3 games into the season, 2 nail-biters. What were you thinking during the last 5 minutes of that game?
I was pretty glad that we were back in, and then we got the lead, and I thought we were going to be able to shut it down, but obviously the experience of Richmond was good enough to call themselves back in, but it was a pretty thrilling contest.
How disappointed were you with the way your boys started today's game? Obviously, it wasn't ideal.
Yeah, definitely not ideal. I was fairly disappointed, but given the first 2 games we played really good footy, we were sort of due to have some poor periods at some point. I'm just glad that we were able to respond. Thanks, guys.